Hi everyone, it's Dr. Nikki. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. Today is my best friend's birthday and she is visiting me from New York. And so she's right now taking a nap in my room and I'm so excited to make her a delicious, gluten-free, sugar-free, raw, vegan birthday cake. And it's so good and it's made with such few ingredients. And I figured I would bring you along for the process. So it's going to be kind of like a brownie cake where there'll be a bottom and then a frosting layer. And it's chocolate based, it's made with some nuts. So the cake part, or the base of it, is made with 1 cup of almonds. So really easy, raw organic almonds are the best. And then you want to have 1 cup of dates. So you want to de-pit the dates, and you want to do a cup of that. And then the last ingredient for the bottom is just cacao powder. And so cacao powder comes straight from the cacao nut, and it is ground up into a fine powder like this. And you just put that in, and that's essentially what chocolate's made from. But the cacao powder is before all of the processing and the sugars and adding the dairy. So it's really in its raw, pure form, and it's so delicious and so healthy for you. And it acts as a wonderful natural stimulant. And what's really great about this recipe too is that you don't have to bake anything. You don't have to put it in the oven, you just make it with love and you put it right into the Vitamix. So that's the blender that I use, and it's really more than a blender, it's really just amazing. And so that's about a cup of dates, and it just blends everything up for us. So this is going to get to be a really pasty mixture. So get it real good. So once you put it on the food processor in the Vitamix, it's going to look really pasty. And that's great. That's the bottom of the mix. And you may want to grab a spoon to peel it out. So it's like a brownie. So it's going to be really nice and, see, so it's really sticky. So you're going to be able to mash it all up. It's okay if you have some nut chunks in there, and you're going to find a pan and just flatten it out. So this is going to be the bottom. I'm just making your way slowly but surely. You'll get out all the parts. And so once you get out all the mixture from the food processor or the Vitamix, you just press it down into the pan that you're using. You can use a spoon or you can use your hands. Just be sure to use a lot of love. And so once that's nice and firmly packed, so it should be kind of gooey, kind of sticky, kind of like a granola bar, like a chewy granola bar is kind of like the texture. And so you just get that all down because that's going to be the foundation. Looks something like this. And then from here, we'll make the frosting. And so the frosting is super easy, made with all natural ingredients. So you have a banana. The riper the banana, the sweeter it'll be. Next, you have an avocado. So you're just gonna open that. And I know it seems kind of weird, right? We're putting an avocado for frosting. And essentially the cacao, the chocolate flavor overpowers it so much that you won't even be able to notice that an avocado is in there. It really provides such great texture, and you're not even going to be able to taste that it's an avocado. And I know some people got really grossed out and they're like, ew, avocado and chocolate. And let me tell you, it's so delicious. I love it so much. And you can even make vegan chocolate mousse from this as well, using similar ingredients. A vegan chocolate mousse, you can just do banana, avocado, cacao powder, and some agave for sweetener. And that's actually what we're going to use. We're going to use maple syrup instead of agave. Maple syrup is way healthier. So for this one too, we're going to use the cacao powder. Any brand, you're going to use 1/4 cup. So I'm just going to get that measured out. I'd say an organic brand, doesn't really matter the brand. Just make sure it's at 100% cacao powder. So 1/4 cup of that, and 1/4 cup of your maple syrup. Grade B maple syrup, as I've talked about in previous videos, much, much healthier. Wonderful. So next you're going to do a tablespoon of vanilla extract. So just kind of get that in there. I did a little bit less than a tablespoon. This one's pretty strong. It's a bourbon extract. And then you're going to do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. This is also going to add a creamy factor. Really good. And you can just use another spoon to help guide that out of there. So all of these ingredients are super natural. You can eat as much of this as you want. This dessert is so healthy, you can have it for breakfast. And those are the kind of desserts I really love to eat, the kinds that I can have for breakfast. Wonderful. And then also just for flavor, just add a dash of cinnamon. Any kind of cinnamon is fine. Of course, I usually like to go with everything that's organic and natural. So that's all of those ingredients, and now we're going to shake it all up. And here you have it. The most delicious, oh my God, literally looks like chocolate pudding. It's so, so, so delightful. I'm just going to save that for later and definitely lick that all up. And look at that. It's just smooth and delicious, and look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So I'm just going to pour this all out on top of the cake base. And for now, just kind of piling it on. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat this. So good. It's funny, I get so, so, so excited about this stuff. And so, so, so delicious. And I'm just going to smooth that right on top. And she's going to so love this. We made gluten-free vegan pizza this week, and it was just so delicious and divine. So here, just kind of coating this up, spreading it with love. And I know she's really going to love this. Wonderful. And I'm going to stick this in the freezer just so that the frosting gets a little bit firm. And then after that, I'm going to place some raspberries. Oh my gosh. It's just so, so good. And yeah, definitely going to place these raspberries right on top for decoration. I'll put it in a heart just to wish her some love on her birthday. So guess who woke up just as I finished making the cake? My best friend. And I was telling her, oh my gosh, you know, like you lick the brownie, this is just as good. And so I had her try some, and her reaction was so good that I was just like, you know what, I have to film you doing this because it really is that good. And you would never know. No milk, no sugar, delightful. So delightful, yeah?
Heavenly.
Heavenly. Oh my gosh. So healthy does taste good. So while Joe's in the shower, I'm going to finish the final touches on the cake. And this is after it's come out of the freezer. So take a look. And just the frosting which is really like a chocolate mousse, it's just a little bit firmer. Now I washed my berries, organic, of course organic berries, because berries are the #1 where they use pesticides. And we really don't want pesticides because it introduces us to a whole host of problems, including obesity and depression and interfering with our metabolism. So it's really, really important to choose organic whenever possible, but especially with berries. And I want you guys to guess what kind of design I'm making for Joe. Of course. And be sure to wash your berries and your fruit just because they've been handled. And yeah, and that's it. And I just created a nice little berry heart on top just to show my love for her because she's so awesome. And I invite you to try this recipe. It's so good. I've been licking the rest of the mix, you know, just like you lick the brownie mix. It's that good, and it's so healthy you can eat it for breakfast. So please try it out. Let me know how it goes. Leave your comments in the box below, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Bye.